Good morning, ladies. Well, welcome to or should I say, welcome back to What If Deku Had the Powers of Infinity / Multiverse? So, yeah. In part one, I went over how when the Quark Doctor, or after they thought he was Quarkless, but then when Zuko comes back again by himself, when he showed his true arm, the one that you see on your screen, this one right here, the Quark Doctor flew backwards because he heard about legends about it, but having the possibility of having it or being born with it is one out of infinity chances. So then after that he goes to UA, or then exam, where he does exam thing, but because it was so hot outside, he literally took off his shirt to reveal, so he was going to go to through the exam, and everyone was shocked when they saw the arm, the legendary arm, because they could not believe that someone actually has the power. Yeah. So then so he goes in, he destroys all the robots, and he felt like it was not very nice to be doing it by himself. So what does he do? And before we get into it, during the Quark Doctor thing, the Quark Doctor did tell the Zuko the truth that he did have the quirk, and it was similar to Kirigiri, but was similar to what Ghost Rider or the ones that use fire portals things, endless amount. So yeah. So when Zuko used his arm, he used both sides, and he did. And so when he did, and he opens a portal as a giant monster, or not giant monster, a humanoid monster comes out, landing on the 3-pointer, destroying it. As in part one, I said that this version of Zuko, the Doomsday Zuko, is different from everyone else's. This one is more kind heart. As Doomsday Zuko says, all right, let's bust some heads, shall we? These robots will go down. As they all, both of them went, they were so in sync that even, as everyone was still frozen, they're shocked. They were still at the starting line. As their eyes were like, they could not even speak. So after the exam was over, every single one of them had 0 points, except for Zuko Midoriya. And Zuko Midoriya, or both Zukus, they were high-fiving each other's, and like, so then Doomsday Zuko jumped back through the portal back to his world until he gets needed again. And Zuko turns his lower half into fire as he flies over the exam thing till the start as he walks away. As everyone is still like, Bakugo could not believe that his own friend was born with a power, because his parents did tell him that basically, his parents did tell him the story about like whoever's been born with the power or can have like could control the entire everything. Every existence is under their rule. So the power, as when Bakugo saw it in first time, everyone froze. Like he slowly, and when the shock wore down, or like worn off, they were still devastated. Even Zumi was devastated. Because the Zuko was born from, or he is that 1%. 1 out of infinity. So they're trying to calm themselves down, because some of them are having like little bit shocks still go through them. They could not believe how. As Bakugo asks himself, how can my friend got blessed with this much power, or without any, as they're looking at the Lord of the entire universe. I'm saying Lord because every time I say the God, it sounds like I'm saying the Gun, gun, and so Zumi went back to her house, and of course, so Inko says, it's dinner time. And I'm not that hungry. As Inko, or Sashi's looks over, or Zumi went to her bedroom, and she could not believe it. Or she actually went into the bathroom to, like, splash water on her face to, like, it's not real, not real, not real. As she's trying to take a breath. Because she has One for All and her parents' quirk. Basically combined quirk. And when she, like, is trying to, like, she's trying to, like, as Sashi, or let's say Inko went in to the bathroom, and she says, what's wrong? During the exam, the Zuku? Yeah. Your brother? Yes. That we abandoned? Yeah. As she turns around and she's like, did you know that my brother was, that had, or did you know he was born with that arm that, remember you told me the story about? Did you know that? What? As Inko says, what do you mean? He's just a normal kid, right? No. I saw at exam, he took off his shirt, and when he did, I saw the entire galaxy on his, would that be right side? Yeah. Right. Because it would be like on his left. So basically, left side of Zuku's body. On his left side of his body is that arm. As Inko's like, wait, so, hold on. Or maybe you're just seeing things. I keep telling myself that too. So then Zuku, Zumi's, so the next day, Zuku was accepted to Class 1A. Or he goes to the UA because Nezu asked him, as he goes to UA, and Nezu tells Zuku that you are accepted to Class 1A. And congratulations. And plus, we never actually had a person that was born with the powers of Infinity Multiverse one. Yeah. And it's my actual power, not the quirk. But my quirk is actually called the Flaming Warp Gate. Flaming Gate would foreshorten it up. So, yeah. Whoa. And Nezu's excited to see how, as Mr. Zawa was like, told Zuko that been looking forward to teaching you how to control your own powers, Zuko. So, yeah, Zuko is the number one person that they have to focus on and protect because he's the number one target. And Zuko shows his true powers. Owners. Yeah, like he summons his allies. So he goes to Class 1A. And he's in Class 1A. As everyone walks in, they are shocked. They have a classmate, him as a classmate. He's Class 1A. He's a top student. He's Class 1A, number one. So when he, as Ochako can't believe that she had a crush on him before, but then the quirk doctor thing, and so she basically dumped him and went right for Bakugo because she wants someone that's strong and actually has a quirk. But when they saw what Zuko was, or like that side of him, she kind of changed her mind. But she doesn't want to like walk up there and like tells or Zuko that he and her will be dating thing. Because his heart, or Zuko's heart was broken, or it shattered. And then, so Zuko didn't care. At this point, he didn't care about him dating anyone. And like basically what I mean is that he's more of a like but because of he is immortal and he can produce his own children from his own arm. So he's like, so yeah, he basically chose his superhero costume. He kind of looks like more as he still does wear long sleeves to keep anyone from like doing anything. Well, Zuko says, as because he showed his true like power or his true side thing, as he keeps it under wraps. Because his pain he also later down the line, Zuko can actually also gains a new power too. But that's only for the later down the line. But now, so they train, but of course, he needs someone to train with him. So, like a tougher opponent thing, like pretend. So Doomsday Bakugo, or no, Doomsday Zuko. I almost said Doomsday Bakugo, but Doomsday Zuko is what says, I'm the right person for the job. Yeah, but you would probably end up accidentally killing me. As Mr. Aizawa knows that when he is talking to himself, as Mr. Aizawa says, who are you talking to now? Remember the Doomsday guy that was at exam? Well, he is willingly to ask him, or no, he's willingly asking me to come out and I'll train with him. Okay. So then he comes out and says, ready? And try not to kill me, okay? I won't. As Zuko and him goes toe to toe, and yeah, because they both went at it, and Zuko won against the strongest person in DC Comics. Yeah. So, yeah, Zuko was pretty tough cookie, as he feels much better about himself. But then, so they're like, man. Yeah. So then the power went, so then Doomsday says, all right. So then, because Zuko can also, because he could throw the ball thing, so Doomsday Zuko went back through, but his arm, which side is this side, was on Zuko's this side, and he says, all right, let's see. As he throws the ball hard as he could. And when he threw the ball, it was like Ochako's infinity thing. As Zuko walks away with powers, scales. So, yeah, power scales, and he was on a whole nother level. So then, finally, after school, Ochako, so Bakugo knows that the Zuko is more suitable for Ochako because because he cares about her more than anyone. And, of course, she did dump him. And Zuko knew that it wasn't her fault, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So Choco ends up walking over to Zuko. And she does the same. Or she walks over. And she was in her school uniform, not in her pro hero thing. When she was when she walks up to him and tells her, she tells him that sorry for dumping you because we thought you were quirkless, and as Zuko says, that's okay. Plus, I also was keeping in this side as he shows a little bit, like took off his glove thing and rolled up his sleeve away from rest of you so that So Choco tells Zuko that he is her type because she knew that he was the right person for her the entire time, but she only was when he was like pretending to be quirkless. Zuko still has like shattered pieces because how much pain he went through. He was basically, it wasn't because of Ochako's is breaking up with him. It was because how much, like, basically, he has to keep himself from like his own insanity. Yeah. Or should I say, sorry if I burped, his own, because there's so many, because of so many personalities of his alternate selves, he is similar to Twice. But instead of him already broken, and instead of him actually be broken, and Zuko ends up because every alternate version of himself is like a fraction of his immortality or his insanity, because he's also, because of the power, he's also gaining their memories, their hatred, their sadness is breaking Zuko's. So he's trying to, as he walks away, as he's going through this so much pain, so much hate thing, because, imagine having the power of infinity and zero, and you're all of the alternate versions of you, like their anger, their hatred, everything, like all their personalities going through you, like weaving into your body. Honey. Yeah. As it goes, as the homeless people that were nearby, let's say one elderly guy that has a beard and like a hat thing, could sense that Zuko is splitting or is separating himself. Or not like literally, but just as he walks over and he knows about the arm that Zuko contains. As Zuko's, as he sat down with him, Zuko, or Hin, I know that how much pain you're going through right now. I know that, or actually, let's say, long way, let's say twice, a younger twice, should I say. Is that before he got his big cut on his head was walking and he sees himself as he could see how painful he is. And he sees how much pain Zuko goes through. As twice, a younger twice, looks at him, and he knew, or he saw the arm thing. He knew that it must be, or as he walks over to Zuko, and he sat down with him, as he says, "Kid, I know that how much pain you're going through. I also know that your power that you were born with is having all of your alternate versions of you, like their negative, their every emotion that they have is flowing through your body. So, and so the twice, he's a younger twice, can see why that he doesn't need to clone himself, because, and so it creates a paradox, basically. So twice didn't get the wound on his forehead, and basically, like, aka where is he? So basically, he is that. He's just a normal guy with a quirk that could copy other people. As Zuko, or as Twice walks up, or walks a little bit closer and hugs him. No matter what, Zuko, or kid, you're one for each world. As he says, I know that there's multiple versions of Yuzuku or Hin because but your power is giving you as the Zuko tells him that it's always been so much pain for me. It's wave after wave. It's like giant tsunamis, and he's in my own head. It's plus I don't know who I am anymore. I don't, as Zuko's is, and twice actually says, it's not your fault, Zuko. It's not pain. It's your self. So, basically, yeah. How long has this video been? Let's see. That's okay. So Zuko ends up, twice helps Zuko out with his personalities thing. And so then the next day, Zuko goes to school and he doesn't show it, but he's in a lot of pain right now. So twice, or actually Zuko says, as you must be twice, or has a twice quirk. Hold on one second. Be quiet, dogs. Huh? Hey? I'm still here. So, yeah. So Zuko, twice, ends up, so Zuko ends up, basically, says you must be twice, or actually goes, or he knows that, Zuko says one of the memories that my alternate, or myself has, or alternate, is seeing you as a villain called Twice. But please call me Jane. Please call me Jane. Or you see it on your screen. And I'm doing one. So, yeah. So Jane was basically says, or it's a younger Twice, so, and he didn't get the mark on his forehead thing, so when Zuko says in the alternate universe thing, you were called Twice, and you have a mark on your forehead, and from using your clone, or using yourself, or using your quirk to clone yourself a bunch of times. And it chops or one of the clones, like, cuts you right in the middle of your forehead. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah. So then, yeah. So, Zuko ends up, and yeah. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and I'll do more in part 3. So, and please watch part 1 before this video starts. And thank you, and have a good day, night, or day. Depends on the time zones. Good night.